I have another scenario for you. I don't want to say the trope because it'll give it away, but let's just say it's like a workplace type of romance thing. Anyways, okay, so she's a marketing director for a clothing brand and she's super stressed and busy, so she decides to get a coffee at a local cafe. When she orders her drink, she notices a tall man wearing a cap, a mask, and baggy clothes come in after her. And she's like, he looks awfully suspicious, but is like, whatever, I gotta hurry. They finally call her drink, but they also call the mask guy for his drink, which causes her to bump into him when she turns around with her iced coffee in her hand, which spills all over her. And she's so mad because she was running to a photo shoot for this specific piece that she was wearing. And I know what you're thinking, she shouldn't have worn it in the first place, but she figured that she would save time if she already had it on when she got there to the photo shoot. So cut her a break, she's stressed. Anyways, back to the story. So he apologized to her, but she quickly runs to the bathroom to see how bad the stain is. And the stain is so bad that she probably has to cancel the photo shoot because she doesn't have enough time to go back to the office, get another piece of clothing to go to the photo shoot because the photo shoot has other clients, and if she's not there on time, they're probably gonna take another client. And she's so pissed that she's about to take her anger out on this guy. Until she sees him standing, bowing a little bit, kind of like an apology bow, offering another drink for her in his hand. And that's not even the juicy part of the story yet. And she's so surprised, she lets out a huge breath, almost like calming herself down, and he says sorry again, and she just takes the drink, walks over to the counter where his drink is at, takes his drink, opens the door, and she tilts her head like this, kind of like inviting him to come with her outside. And she's like, fuck it, like I'm not making it to the photo shoot. I might as well vent to this guy about how bad my day is as payback for what he did to her. He hesitates, but then he walks outside and she hands him back his drink. And the whole entire time that she's venting to him, he always has his head down and never makes eye contact. And she's like, weird, but whatever. And she tells him everything. She tells him that she's a marketing director, that she was running late to this photo shoot, and that her job is on the line because of this one piece of clothing, and that she's super stressed, super annoyed, super unhappy, mainly at her boss, who's super hard on her. After she's done venting, he finally speaks and asks her if she has a business card, and she gives it to him, and he says, I promise I'll make it up to you, and walks away. This is where it gets juicy. Fast forward, she's getting yelled at by her boss in his office because she didn't make it to the photo shoot. But then one of her marketing coworkers barges into the office out of breath and tells them, turn on channel 5. And guess who's on TV repping the shirt piece that she was supposed to take pictures of? One of the most famous idols. And then her boss turns to her and says, why didn't you tell me that you skipped the photo shoot to get him to wear it instead? Brilliant. And she's standing there frozen and confused. And then she gets a text message from an unknown number that says, sorry for the way that I was acting. I hope that you can understand. If your boss gives you a hard time, let me know and I can talk to him. To be continued. That should be me.